Hello, I'm Bunnery.
I'm Bredmo.
And this is IFXtra. So hello, how's everyone doing? Are you okay? Have you had a good week? We've had quite a good week, quite busy, productive. I've been spring cleaning, getting rid of loads of stuff from the house, which is very good for the soul.
You've been cleaning up and I've been making mess.
Yeah, exactly.
I've been doing, well, I've been doing stuff, but like I've also made some automatic lights that come on when we got one of these, what do you call it, like an ottoman bed, like where it sort of hinges up and there's storage underneath. But it's always dark because it's under a bed. So I put some lights on there that come on when you're this was cool.
Cool.
And I wired up the doorbell so that it announces it ringing in all of the rooms. So
I can't hear if I'm in the kitchen and clattering pots and pans about.
This room is sort of right at the top as well, and so sometimes I kind of hear like phantom doorbells. And so I run downstairs and there's no one there. But now it's all like there's somebody at the door. Yeah, I digress. So that and work and things like that. Some interference moderation this more than normal this
oh dear, got
this
troublemakers.
Week, but
not the frog person, is it?
Remember
the frog person?
No, don't jinx it.
I haven't seen him for a while.
People spoiling games and stuff.
But
so we had to get the banhammer out. But anyway, I digress. So I'm planning to actually sit down and do some interference today. I might actually start on the drawing tool.
Cool.
Because, obviously that's the main part of the game. But it's also the bit that's a massive pain. Because trying to sort of get it to account for all different screen sizes and things and give you the maximum available drawing space, regardless of what device you're on, while still having all of the buttons you need.
I remember last time. Where should I put this button? Where should I put this? I'll do this. Uh-oh.
This is why I've been putting it off, because it's a massive pain. But it needs to get done. So I'm thinking maybe if I get that done, then when I'm doing other stuff, I can sort of come back to it and make adjustments and things. Anyway, so there we go.
Cool.
So yeah.
Okay.
Making progress.
Exciting.
Making progress.
Okay, now it's time to see who won this week's awards. Pitch of the week this week goes to Loco Louie for any animal with a scarf. Pass it on. I just love this otter and his little scarf. He looks so cute. That looks like his school scarf, if you ask me. Very good. Well done, Loco.
My favourite description this week was a chunk of raw fish displayed in a modern art gallery by Rat. I mean, aside from the fact that this is probably the kind of thing you'd see in a modern art gallery, this is one of those cannot unsee kind of things. I saw the picture, I thought, well, it's a lump of cheese, isn't it? Like a wedge shape, kind of cheese colour. Yeah, cheese. But then, as soon as a chunk of raw fish has been pointed out, yeah, it looks like the top of a salmon nigiri. Is that what that sushi is called? But yeah, can't unsee that now. Nice work, Rat.
Community pick of the week this week goes to Heracleum for Edgar Allan Poe dance. What do I need to say? That is genius. I absolutely love it. Well done, Heracleum. They were amazing.
Awesome stuff there, as always.
Now we're going to have a look at what we were talking about last week in the forums. So last week in the forums I said, describe to us the last photo you took on your phone. We had some lovely replies in this one. It was so nice. I just said it was a sandwich for me. I went to the Sandwich Club for the first time with my friend Janet, and we had this beautiful sandwich. It's got 2 toasted slices of white bloomer, and then it was filled with cardinal lemon and herb crumb and crushed minted peas and an onion and potato rosti. It was delicious to look at and to eat. And somehow they toast the name Sandwich Club onto the toast, don't they?
It is cool.
That's very cool, yeah.
Sorry, I'm just sort of inwardly giggling to myself. I think the last picture I took was that Dave-related picture.
You don't have to describe that now,
No. It was silly. It was silly.
It was gross.
Okay. Fennec Fox says, a group photo with my friends. Today we ate at a restaurant to celebrate the anniversary of one.
Oh, that's nice, isn't it? Yeah. Beth says, I took a picture of my parents. They're getting older, and I try to cherish every minute I can when I do see them. I know they won't live forever, so I take photos to remember our memories together. Oh, that's so touching, isn't it? Yeah, that's lovely. Oh,
I think like I'm trying to get in the habit of taking more photos.
Yeah.
Like when we do stuff or when we like hang out with people and things, because I'm old enough that you remember having to get film and then you had like 24 shots.
Yeah.
If you bought the big ones, and then having to send it off to get developed and all that, and so
easy now,
I've still sort of got like a thing in the back of my mind of like, do you really need to be taking a photo of this? But storage is cheap and effectively unlimited now, so
just do it and you've always got it with you, So
exactly. So
if anything weird happens, like with Dave in the litter tray.
No, but I mean, look, you had to be there, but basically, Dave did this sad poo, and it was entirely stupid. It just like made like a sad smiley face, and we both looked at it independently and said the same thing. And I'm like, oh well, I better take a photo of that for nostalgia. Anyway,
now you know.
But yeah, talking about sensible things.
Yeah.
I think it's important just to take pictures even when stuff isn't happening. Just like if we like go out for food or something, just like
go for a walk,
selfie.
see something unusual.
Just
take pictures. Definitely.
Anyway, I digress.
It's Zizu said, a photo of my grandparents' bathroom mirror, now sitting in my bathroom. They couldn't take every piece of furniture they owned when they moved to their new home, which is a bit disheartening for them, so they gave it to me, so it would keep being of use. And it comes with a light, so now I can see what I'm doing when I shave my face. What a concept. That's really nice as well, isn't it? I finish with the funny one.
I've got like a full-length mirror on the wardrobe in the bedroom, which is where I do my beard trimming. But the lighting in there is positioned terribly, basically. So you're always in your own shadow. So when I've got my beard trimmer, I've got like a sort of a bib thing that clips to the like suckers on the mirror, so all the trimmings kind of go into that. So I've got my beard trim with one hand and a torch with the other, so that I can sort of like highlight it so I can see what I'm doing.
You need one of those.
Yeah.
Mirror with the lights on.
That would be pretty cool. Nettie saying, a picture I sent to my sister of the unique bruise I got on the bottom of my foot from stepping on a Nintendo Switch controller right side up. Also, today I learned the bottom of your foot can be bruised and just how painful walking on a bruised foot can be.
Yeah, that sounds nasty.
I feel like people in the UK all learn this at some point during their life when you stand on an upturned plug. We have amazing plugs from a safety point of view, because there's all kinds of like really clever thing about UK plugs.
Have you got one there?
Oh,
what?
Wow, that's okay. I think I might have stood on that and broken it. Do you
want one from over here? Here you are.
Here we go. That's a UK plug.
Very strong.
Yeah. So they're really cool because like the earth has to go in. There's like on the socket. There's like little shutters that come up, so you can't get electricity going through it until it's earthed. And also they're like the bottom of the pins is plastic, so if you do coated in plastic, so if you do stick it in and manage to get your finger in there, you're still not touching anything bad. And they're just sort of like
absolutely solid.
But the problem is if it lands on the floor like that
and you stand on it,
can
you imagine?
So everybody does it at least once and then
never again.
I
thought you were going to say Lego.
No, I was going to say,
that's worse than
people
Lego.
in the US are always like, oh yeah, standing on Lego. Nah, mate. Nah. Standing on one of them, yeah, that is something you remember. Anyway, I digress.
Yeah, you do. Okay. Okay, now it's time to see what we'll be talking about next week in the forums. What is the best or strangest theme restaurant you've heard of? Yesterday I discovered there's a Faulty Towers dining experience in London. You're met at the door, which refuses to open at first, by actors playing Basil and Sybil Faulty and Manuel from the old comedy show. And the whole evening is chaos where they're inept, rude, and it ends up with Manuel spraying with a fire extinguisher. Apparently it's very popular. How about you?
If you'd like to chime in with that, just head over to the general discussion forum. It's the pinned thread for the week, so you'll find it at the top of the thread list.
Cool. Don't forget, tomorrow night is quiz night. Zeitgeist, the quiz with 5 rounds, 5 different topics.
Yeah, if you haven't seen this before, every Sunday night at 7 p.m. UK time over on twitch.tv/interference, we run Zeitgeist, the Interference Quiz of the Week. It's a live interactive quiz stream where you play along against the rest of the audience, committing points and places on the leaderboard. Now, I forgot to say last week, so I should probably say this time, if you're in a place where you've started daylight saving time, finished daylight savings time, if your clock's changed the other week, ours haven't yet, so if you're used to us being at some time, we're an hour late until the end of the month when we do our clocks.
Yeah, and then back to normal.
Intro to quiz. Each round's based on one of the week's drawings from Interference. Bunnery picks 5 of her favourite drawings and uses them as inspiration for the rounds. And then we see the picture on the night, have a guess as to what the round could be, because no one except Bunnery knows what you got planned.
Nope.
But would you like to tease us with the names of the featured artists?
Okay, we have got Hecko, Kaz, Spider Crawler, Heraclium, and Chromium Kernel Core.
Oh, that's a nice nerdy name.
Great name, isn't it?
Okay, cool.
Interesting topics.
I think, has Hecko joined us on the quiz once? I think.
Maybe, hopefully.
Once or twice. And Heraclium's joined us occasionally.
Oh, occasionally. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So if you'd like to find out what those drawings are and hence what the topic's going to be, you'll have to join us tomorrow at 7 p.m. UK, twitch.tv/interference.
Indeed.
So that is tomorrow. But what happened last week?
Well, last week, Ceiling Bumps was the overall winner with 213. Woo! 20 points above Grinning Goose, who was second with 193, and then Toast Monster was third with 192.
Wow.
That's a little bit close, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's cool.
Sorry, just, sometimes you have those weird things where someone says something and it just fires off a memory. Do you remember when Directory Inquiries used to be 192? It just suddenly popped back into my mind.
Did it? Yeah. Long time ago.
I digress.
Yeah. So, that's all the news for now. Just goes to say,
if you're not already taking part in the game, then get involved. You can play on the web at playinterference.com or search for Interference in the App Store on your device and download the app. You can also join the chat with us over on Discord, playinterference.com/Discord. And if you'd like to give us a bit of monthly support for the ongoing maintenance of the game, then you can find us on Patreon at patreon.com/interference. And patrons get support status in the game, so you get stuff like replays, you get extra game modes, all this kind of stuff. And if you're a quiz player, you get a custom entrance shout out from Ava.
That's so cool. Okay, we'll see you again next week. Bye for now.
Yep, have a great week. We'll see you next Saturday. Bye.